Yeah, yeah. Iron gates open while the shadows start to flex. We don't need a crown just to prove who is up next. Static in the basement and the thunder in my chest. Step into the spotlight, put your vision to the test. Walking like a giant, leave a crater in the street. 7 distinct spirits making every heartbeat. Not a simple riddle, but a puzzle made of steel. Watch the way we handle every spinning chrome wheel.
Ice inside the locket and the fire in the lungs. Speaking every truth with those sharpened edge tongues. Heavyweights lifting while we climb above the dust. Never looking back, what it is only us we trust. The ground is vibrating through the bottom of the souls. Taking every territory, reaching for the goals. Sharper than a diamond when it cuts across the pain.
We are washing out the weakness like a monsoon rain.
Unstoppable force swinging from the high ceiling. Better pay attention to the way we are feeling. Rising from the bottom to the summit of the peak. Finding every treasure that the common people seek. Higher than the stars where the oxygen is thin. Breaking all the barriers, let the legacy begin. Louder than the roar of 1,000 hungry wolves. Clearing out the path until the entire God is all.
Split the frequency when I hit the microphone. Sitting on the beat, but I never feel alone. Large like a blizzard, turning heat into a chill. Moving with the motion that is never standing still. I can flip the switch, make the engine start to scream. Living out the nightmare or a technicolor dream. Count the rhythm out in the middle of the dark. Every single sentence is a burning yellow spark.
Elevate the volume till the glass begins to crack. Power in the movement and there is no turning back. Higher than the birds in the supersonic light. Turning all the darkness into blinding golden light. I can touch the moon while I am standing on my toes. Watch the way the energy within the circle grows. We are more than legends, we are something out of reach. Teaching every lesson that the masters couldn't teach. Unstoppable force swinging from the high ceiling. Better pay attention to the way we are feeling. Rising from the farm to the summit of the peak. Finding every treasure that the common people seek. Higher than the stars where the oxygen is thin. Breaking all the barriers, let the legacy begin. Louder than the roar of 1,000 hungry wolves. Clearing out the path until the entire sky dissolves. Unsky dissolves. Unstoppable force swinging from the high ceiling. Better pay attention to the way we are feeling. Rising from the bottom to the summit of the peak. Finding every treasure that the common people seek. Higher than the stars where the oxygen is in. Breaking all the barriers, let the legacy begin. Louder than the roar of 1,000 hungry wolves. Clearing out the path until the entire sky dissolves. Tries to cage the thunder. Watch me rip the velvet sky asunder. I am not a statue in your gallery. I am the explosion in your gravity. Step aside while I redefine the crown. Heavy is the head that never bows down. Glass ceiling shattered into crystal dust. In my own dominion, I am the only trust. Venom in the ink and the fire in my lungs. I am speaking truths in 1,000 different tongues. Apex predator, I am hunting for the throne. Build a marble kingdom on a mountain of my own. Watch the flick of my wrist, watch the world go cold. I am rewriting every story ever told. Apex predator, I am hunting for the throne. Build a marble kingdom on a mountain of my own.
They wanted the door, but I gave them a storm. I broke every mold to create a new form. Calculation in my eyes, ambition in my veins. I am the lightning that snaps through your chains. Totally eclipsed when I walk through the door. You wanted a taste, now I give you the war.
Check a scoreboard, I am miles ahead, living out the dreams that you left for dead. Gold in my teeth and I in my heart. I was a masterpiece right from the start. Don't compare me to the shadows on the wall. I am the giant that will never fall. Sharp as a razor and cold as a steel. I am the only thing that is actually real. No permission needed, no apology sent. Every single second is a life well spent. The pressure is a diamond and the heat is a gift. Watch the entire tectonic plate shift. Venom in the ink and the fire in my lungs. I am speaking truths
mountain of my own. Venom in the ink and the fire in my lungs. I am speaking truth in 1,000 different songs. Apex predator, I am hunting for the throne. Build a marble kingdom on a mountain of my own.
The ink is dripping slow across the blade. A heavy shadow leaning on the light. You told me would you wear a different face to fit the silence of this hollow space. I'm carving out the shapes you wanna see. A quiet ghost of what it used to be. Translate the ache into a foreign tongue. The oldest story that was ever sung. It doesn't matter if I lose the way, as long as I can find the things to say. The mood is shifting like a desert sand. A map that nobody can understand. The architecture of a broken part, a battle that was never really fought. I'm stitching up the edges of the night to make the wrong intentions look so right. The glamour of my heart is falling in against the coldness of the world we're in.
No simple lessons in the pouring rain, just different ways to get along. No pain. The clock is ticking, but the hands are still. A hollow vessel waiting for a fill.
Translate the ache into a foreign tongue. The oldest story that was ever sung. It doesn't matter if I lose the way, as long as I can find the things to say. The mood is shifting like a desert sand. A map that nobody can understand.
Stepping on the pavement like a heavy drum. Look into the mirror, see what I become. Clock is ticking fast, but I am moving faster. Building up a kingdom, I am on the master. Brick by brick, I lay it with my sweating palms. Silence every critic when my quiet comes. They were waiting for a stumble or a slight mistake, but I am carving out a glory that they cannot fake. Watch the empire rise, higher than the sky. I don't need a wing to teach me how to fly. Breaking every ceiling, shattering the glass, moving to the front, never looking at the past. I own the crown, I own the throne, walking on this golden path alone. Unstoppable heart, power in my veins, breaking off the locks and the heavy chains. Coffee in the morning, pressure in the night, turning every struggle to a burning light. Calculating moves, I am playing for the win. Let the real battle finally begin. Level up the game while they stay the same. By the end of the day, they will know the name. Not a lucky girl, I am just a boss, counting every win, never mind the loss. Watch the empire rise, higher than the sky. I don't need a wing to teach me how to fly. Breaking every ceiling, shattering the glass, moving to the front, never looking at the past. I own the crown, I own the throne, walking on this golden path alone. Unstoppable heart, power in my veins, breaking off the locks and the heavy chains. Limits are a ghost I can walk right through, doing what the weak ones can never do. Ambition is the fuel burning in my chest, standing on the summit above the rest. No one stops the rain, no one stops the sun. Watch me take the lead until the race is done.
golden path alone. Unstoppable heart, power in my veins, breaking off the marks and all heavy chains. Watch the empire rise, higher than the sky. I don't need a wing to teach me how to fly. Breaking every ceiling, shattering the glass, moving to the front, never looking at the past. I own the crown, I own the throne, walking on this golden path alone. Unstoppable heart, power in my veins, breaking off the marks and all heavy chains.
Clock is ticking, but the gears are stuck in cement. Heavy lifting on a dream that was heaven sent. Looking at the skyline through a broken glass pane, trying to find a little sunshine inside the pouring rain. Street lights flicker like a heart on its final beat. Dusty sneakers dragging on the cold crack concrete. Everybody talking loud, but nobody is saying a word. Just another lonely signal that remains totally unheard. I got a pocket full of promises and empty receipts, navigating through the shadows of these bitter city streets. The wind is biting through the fabric of my worn out coat, trying to keep my head above the water just afloat. They told me patience is a virtue, but my time is thin. Fighting with the ghost of who I might have really been. Gold medals hanging over pits of jagged iron stakes, learning how to mend the spirit every time it finally breaks. Rise above the static and the gravity of doubt, finding what the inner fire is really all about. Higher than the summits where the eagles dare to fly, writing out my legacy across the open sky. No more looking backward at the bridges left in flames, breaking every shackle in the heavy iron frame. Stronger than the mountain and the crashing of the sea, finally becoming who I knew I had to be. Concrete jungle breathing down the back of my neck, trying to pull a winning hand from a loaded deck. Identity is stolen by the digital machine, trapped inside the flicker of a high definition screen. But the pulse is still thrumming in the hollow of my chest. Put the hesitation and the worry to a final rest. Found a spark of lightning in the world of charcoal gray, carving out a path to find a better kind of day. No more apologies for breathing in the morning air, moving past the vanity and the burden of despair. The map is torn to pieces, so I make my own trail. Thick skin, toughened by the fury of the gale. Witness the arrival of a force that can't contain, purified power washing over every single stain. Stand up tall beneath the weight of the silver moon, knowing that the breakthrough is coming very soon. Eyes of David static and the gravity of doubt, finding what the inner fire is really all about. Higher than the summits where the eagles dare to fly, writing out my legacy across the open sky. No one listen backward at the bridges left in flame, breaking every shackle in a heavy iron frame. Stronger than the mountain and the crashing of the sea, silently becoming who I knew I had to be. Rise above the static and the gravity of doubt, finding what the inner fire is really all about. Higher than the summit where the eagles dare to fly, writing out my legacy across the open sky. No more listen backward at the bridges left in flame, breaking every shackle in a heavy iron frame. Stronger than the mountain and the crashing of the side, finally becoming who I knew I had to be.
I have you under my skin. The poison is dripping in. Deep inside my heavy chest, you are the pulse I cannot rest. Every move you make is mine. Cross the border, break the line. I am the ocean, you are the shore. Hungry for a little more. You are the hunter, I am the prey. Turning the night into the day. Lock the exit, throw the key. There is no ghost of who I used to be. Surrender your soul to the thrill, until the world is standing still. The fever is rising, the fire is colder. Greatest story never told. You want me, you have me. I am the maze that sets you free. I own you, I hold you, just like the legends told you. One touch and you are paralyzed, caught in the trap of mind dark eyes. You can try to run away, but in this cage you are gonna stay. But in this cage you are gonna stay. But in this cage you are gonna stay. The silk is wrapped around your throat. I am the anchor, you are the bolt, sinking down to the velvet floor, begging me for something more. I can hear your heartbeat skip as the
electric veins and silver chains. Only the desire remains. You want me, you have me, you are. I am the lace that sets you free. I own you, I hold you, just like the legends told you. One touch and you are paralyzed, caught in the trap of my dark eyes. You can try to run away, but in this cage you are gonna stay. But in this cage you are gonna stay. But in this cage you are gonna stay.
Look at the way the lights flow. We don't need to ask for more. Stepping out through the double glass door, counting 3, 4, 5 across the board. You see the vision in the golden frame. Nothing ever really stays the same. Forget the title and forget the name. We are the wildfire you cannot tame. The pulse is rising underneath our feet, moving to the tempo of the heat. One glance and now the circuit is complete. High above the pavement and the street. No mirrors needed just to see the glow. Following the current where we go, catching every moment in the flow. Higher than the ceilings that you know. Got away the lights for. We don't need to ask for more. Stepping out through the double glass door, counting 3, 4, 5 across the board. You see the vision in the golden frame. Nothing ever really stays the same. Forget the title and forget the name. We are the wildfire you cannot tame. Static on the wire, won't break the cord. Chasing every feeling we afford. Writing down the pages of our own award. Winning every battle with a single chord. Voices in the hallway start to fade. Living in the promise that we made. Never seeing shelter in the shade. Dancing at the edge of the flame. The pulse is rising underneath our feet, moving to the tempo of the heat. One lesson of the circuit is complete. High above the pavement and the street. No mirrors needed just to see the glow. Following the current where we go, catching every moment in my flow. Higher than the sea, the touching go. Look at the way the light hit the floor. We don't need to ask for more. Stepping out in the double glass door, counting 3, 4, 5 across the board. You see the vision in the golden frame. Nothing ever really stays the same. Forget the title and forget the name. We are wildfire you cannot tame. Hold your breath until the sky turns blue. Everything is starting from
lion sells what he cannot keep. The shepherd dreams while the lions sleep. Don't look for answers in the falling rain, or try to harvest the fields of pain. The gold is dross and the silver is lead in the empty parlor of the living dead. The prophets speak in a tangled tongue about the songs that were never sung. I saw the light in a shattered lamp in the middle of a fever camp, where the cold ground is the only bed and words are better left unsaid. I'll find my way, feel the iron fog dragging the chain of the faithful dog. The horizon shifts with every stride. There's nowhere left for the soul to hide. The mirror cracks and it fails in ways, counting the end of the lonely days. Oh, the wind flows through the hollow bone, a melody that's carved in stone. The river runs but it never flows, where the secret of the winter grows. The truth is hidden in a broken glass, watching all the seasons pass. It's a long road back to where we start, with a heavy load and a wandering heart.
A dusty trail stretches out toward the pale horizon, where the heavy ink meets the edge of a weary page. I am tracing lines through the shifting gravel, searching for a pulse in the quiet hollow of the day. Every word is a traveler with nowhere to settle down, just a shadow cast by the sun hitting the clay. The air is thick with the scent of coming rain, but the clouds are holding back their silver secrets. I am standing where the elders start to fray, watching the seasons spin without a sound. Give it back to the wind and let it find a name, beyond the fences and the rust of the iron gate. No more keeping score of the losses or the gains, just a steady breath in the cradle of fate. It is moving through the valley like a river gone dry, waiting for a spark to catch the wide and open sky. The prophets are sleeping on the benches in the square, and the clock is ticking backward in the hall. I traded my pride for a suit that doesn't fit, to walk through a door that leads nowhere at all. But the truth is a mirror covered in a layer of grime, waiting for a hand to wipe away the cloud of time. The air is thick with the scent of coming rain, but the clouds are holding back their silver secrets. I am standing where the odors start to fray, watching the falls in spill without a sound. Give it back to the wind